Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Disc Golf Experience YouTube channel. Sorry, I got distracted. All right, it is 9 o'clock. Had a massive mail call come in yesterday. These packages and two more down here. Those are kind of special, so I'm going to do those last. Make you stick around for the video here, but this is just basically a bunch of trades I've made. Could be a handful of purchases from eBay or other whatnot streams, things like that. Mostly this is going to be Brixton Flagship product, as I've been making a ton of trades. Wow, that's not very well protected for a centerpiece card. Just cardboard, and it's not even taped in. God, people disappoint me. Come on, do better with your shipping, people. I get it, it was wrapped up, but that could easily come out and get a corner damaged. Spend the time. Do it right. Protect yourself, because ultimately, in the end, you're responsible to get me the card in the condition it was. So I really do a lot on wrapping. And this one, I'm just going to have to cut the end because it's not letting the scissors through. Yeah, that's not good. A lot of people using these. I personally do enough shipping and enough packing that I don't need to go out and buy a bunch of these. I can see why people do them. They're easy. They're consistent. I just have so much cardboard and varying thicknesses, and that I can protect everything pretty much how I need to with free materials or materials that I've acquired in other trades and purchases. These were some Brixton cards I needed for my second Brixton set. I believe one of the other trades in here has the last of the cards that I needed. I think it was 5 that I still needed. So this is 4. And another trade has another one. So that was Kevin Jones, Connor O'Reilly, Ella Hansen, Jakub Semerad. So I had so many Brixtons. I was like, well, I might as well go for a second set. I was pretty close. So I did. I almost could do a third one, honestly. I'd probably have to start trading for another 40 cards, but ultimately, I may still do that. I just didn't want to prioritize it. I go for basically when I'm going for sets, I still try not to give away too much to get something that's just a parallel. I like to do autos for autos and whatnot. So here we have two of the 3 DGPTs that I need, Paul McBeth and Isaac Robinson. I still need Andrew Miranda in the DGPT. And then here I have Andrew Miranda and Joseph Anderson on the Throw Joes. So just set those there. So, like I put out a post yesterday that I'm going to trade for as many rookie showcase. Oh, that's not even. Oh, that was weird. That was open. Not sealed. Still protected in a top loader at least, but still, that's weird too. I don't like to. Oh, these were a whatnot thing. This one was the last rookie showcase auto that I needed, Jake Brown. I had literally, one of these came up on that same stream and I missed it. I didn't even see it. Like I was busy working and not paying attention to the screen. I just had it on in the background to kind of listen for big cards, and I missed it. And then literally 2 minutes later, I pack up and start to head to my car. And this thing apparently popped up. And I literally sat down in my car with like 4 seconds left on the auction. And I swiped 2 or 3 times to get it. And I outbid myself on it. But whatever, I got the last one. So that's cool. I will start to highlight the sets that I've completed on these on YouTube here. Obviously, the base set isn't that exciting, but could run through some of the parallel sets as I finish them. This was top card here, Albert Tom Relics from last year's Golden Era. That was fantasy disc golf. I won the league this year. This was one of the 6 cards or whatever I won for that. I think I over traded for a couple of these, but they'll just go in my stack of trades. Stacy Ronsley, Cat Merch, and Nathaniel Johnson also on the DGPTs. And then Throwjos, we've got, this was the part of the trade. I had just told anyone that they could save their card and sending it to me so they don't have to ship it without other cards. So I said, if you're buying Flagship, send it to me later. We'll work something out. And then Girthy, Lorentzen, and Nina Guerrero. That'll just go in my stack of Golden Era. This was a fairly large deal here. Now that's the way to do it. I don't think you have to top load every card, but it's good to have clear expectations with other people as for how you pack. And don't be offended if somebody asks you, hey, can you do this? Can you pack this way? Like, just, if you've never traded with them before, it's just a feeling out period. So this was mostly Throwjos and Wonderbreads that I needed. That was the bulk of the deal. This was also another fantasy. I love the relic set, so I got to choose. And having won the league, I got to choose like one, just like you would do a draft. It was kind of like a snake. I got the first pick and the second pick. And then second place got the third, or they got the second. I don't remember. But like a snake. So I got the first, the second, the fourth, the seventh pick of the cards that were on the table. So I went for the relics. I'm not going to undo all these from the top loaders now, I guess. But Throwjos, Deanne Carey, Ezra Aderhold, Holland Hanley, James Proctor, Matt Bell, Casey White. We got a centerpiece Brody Fabric, Kayla Visca, James Conrad, Joel Freeman, and Kona Montgomery. Brixtons. I think I overdid trades there again. Lucky Lorentzen, Inscripted. Getting close on that set. Braden Sides, AJ Carey, Andrew Miranda, Aria Castrita, Ella Hansen, Garrett Girthy, Hannah Blumrus, Luke Sampson, and Paul McBeth. And that was that. So those are going here. All for my set. This was, I believe, a bunch more parallels. I showed these yesterday too, but just give a quick little shout out for the 2024 base set of the Tour Series. I just opened up 2 of these sets and posted the singles on eBay. Had quite a few sell already. I do have 2 more sets that I can do that with, but I'm holding off, kind of evaluating how they do at the price point that I've got before I list more again. I think I sold both McBeths already of the 2 that I had. Rojos, Wonderbreads, and Wonderbread, Parker Welk, Greg Barsby, Macy Valadiaz, DGPT. I don't know if I needed all these. I think I did. Harper Thompson, Andrew Fish, Allie Smith, Alexis Kerman, Rebecca Cox, Holland Hanley, Jacob Cordes, Juna Heinonen, Vino Makala, Zach Melton, Ty Love, Stacy Ronsley. There's an overlap there. And Hailey King. I know I needed the Hailey for my set because I'm still looking for one for Hailey's dad. Stacy Kiefer, Chris Clemens, Jake Wolf, Jake Hebenheimer, Sullivan Tipton, Connor Rock, Kevin Kiefer, Katrina Allen, Sarah Hokum, and Jake Mon. So some of those are extras, but most of that stuff is for my set. So this was a Paul McBeth Foundation fundraiser. Oh, I never blacked out the address. Sorry, Paul. I'll just keep it vertical. Although I don't know that he would be too mad if anyone knew where they were, because maybe they would make a donation. Let's do this. There we go. Problem solved. So this was an auction they just did as a fundraiser. And it's funny because I literally was bidding on something. There were two items I was after. Well, you'll see in a minute. Technically, I was only after one of them. I put a bid in late in the auction, and I was thinking in my head it was a max bid, like so it would bid up to that level as other people bid, and put that offer in, and then went to the other auction and put another offer in for a higher amount, thinking, well, one or the other might, somebody might try and bid and then incrementally make it happen. I won both of them. Not really what I intended. I don't really have the money to do it. I do have the money. It's just I'm trying not to spend too much. So anyways, here's what we got. Should I be spending as much as I did on cards? No, but so here we go. Certificate of Authenticity, signed by Dustin Leatherman. Paul McBeth, signed Project 4.3 Big Z Luna. And Paul McBeth signed Project 4.3 Zone OS. And then the reason I was in the auction was this. It may not be a decade. I'm going to leave it in there. Just see if I can get highlighted. Brixton exclusive card produced for the Paul McBeth Foundation. It's got a piece of a disc and a piece of the ribbon that they cut at the Highland Park disc golf course, first ever course inside New York city limits. and it's numbered 1 of 10. So it may not be a Decade of Dominance, but I think it's a pretty awesome card. Pretty cool. So I was happy to win one. I was somewhat okay winning both, but I didn't want both. I only wanted one. I'll see what I can do with it. Says Paul McBeth Foundation, New York City Project 4.3, Highland Park. U-Disc is on there. New York City Disc Golf Association logo is on there. Discraft. And it's signed. So I will get that bagged and put with the certificate. And then, as if you don't know what it's going to be, this package is almost the same, but I think they are different discs and obviously a different number. So regardless, cool to support the charity and get something out of it. And now I've got a card that there aren't many McBeths that I have in my collection that are less than 10 or less than 25 probably even. So this might be one of the rarest McBeths I own. But I think it's a really cool looking card. Certificate of Authenticity. Paul McBeth signed Project 4.3 Rubber Blend Luna. Ooh. And a Paul McBeth signed Project 4.3 Midnight Buzz. I got a buddy who's heavily into McBeth stuff. And he's going to probably help me figure out what to do. I'll probably keep one of the discs. But I'm not a huge disc collector. I do have a Paul McBeth collection, though. Like one of all of his tour series that he came out with back in the day, and the Innova line, even the Discmania line. So pretty cool discs, all signed by Paul with certificate of authenticities, and both of the bookends. So somebody told them that these were the most desired. This is 10 of 10, and this is 1 of 10. Looks like it's the same disc that they used. Obviously, that would make sense if they only made 10 cards. But that one's got kind of like a globe on it, which is pretty cool, especially knowing... Oh, that's the... Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking that was the logo. So, yeah, there you go. Probably two of the highlights of my card collection. One of them will stay with me. One of them won't. Eventually. All right. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing these. And stay tuned as I complete my sets here. I will start to do some videos of those sets. Just to show every card, and somebody wants to see what they all look like. And that's it. So I'm going to turn on some music, do some sorting here, and then I'm going to talk to NJ, and I'm going to talk to a couple other people I had some trades going with, get those resolved before the holiday so we can mail stuff out. Hit me up if you're in the mood for trading. I'm open to it, and in my description on this video is my list of all the 2023 Brixton Brixton Flagship that I still need. That's current. Don't necessarily go pulling all of it, but because ultimately I'm pretty active trading, so I'm going to check off some more today. I guarantee it. But at least you know what I'm looking for. The rare, the autographs, that stuff doesn't come as easily. So keep that in mind. You can rely on those lists a little bit longer, but the parallel sets I plan to finish in the next week or so, I would imagine. So take care, everyone. Thanks. Bye-bye. Have a good Thanksgiving if I don't get back on here for anything else before then.